I'm Lucy Beednell with the ARC of Northern Virginia. This 3-minute webinar will briefly overview some plans and considerations for when people with developmental disabilities turn 18. First, everyone becomes a legal adult when they become 18. So if you, the person with a disability, or your loved one with a disability needs support making decisions, as you approach 18, by age 17 and a half or so, it's time to start considering some legal authority options. You could look at supported decision making, powers of attorney for just one area or multiple, like medical, financial, and special education, or advanced directives to help the person with a disability plan for medical events, or limited and full guardianship options. Please see our extended webinar and handouts just on these topics to get a sense of what may be the best fit for you, but there is a range. And for financial considerations, you can look at representative payees, special needs trusts, or ABLE accounts. When people with developmental disabilities turn 18, if their disability is preventing them from earning a living, they may be eligible for Social Security benefits. Depending upon whether or not their parents are working or claiming benefits, they will receive a different benefit amount, but generally speaking, the minimum is the Supplemental Security Income amount, which is $750 in 2018 for Virginia. As soon as someone receives that monthly benefit amount, they're able to apply for Medicaid, which would provide health insurance or supplementary health insurance if you already have health insurance through your own employer or a parent's employer. Having Medicaid before 21 in Virginia also entitles people access to early periodic screening, diagnosis, and treatment. That EPSDT program can provide a personal care attendant, nursing, hearing aid, and some other additional medical supports that you can't access anymore after you turn 21. And once you're 18, you're eligible to apply for public housing supports and start to look at living independently. Turning 18 is a great cue to do long-term planning. Make sure you and your IEP team have worked out a graduation date and plan, and you're moving toward that. If you need one, that an estate plan has been created. That if you haven't done so already, you've looked at Medicaid waivers and other long-term supports, since once people with developmental disabilities graduate from school, there are very few publicly mandated services. And many of the services that are available, like waivers, have long waiting lists. See our separate 3-minute webinar on waivers. Look at changing to adult practitioners if you're currently seeing a pediatrician and they are no longer accepting individuals once they turn 18 years old. For more information, visit us at thearcofnova.org, ask us a question anytime at thearcofnova.org/answers, and find our transition points guides online for information for people with developmental disabilities across a lifespan. Thanks for joining us.